Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout 4. I'm back here at the site of our building project. I brought Piper along with me for two reasons. If we are heading back into the Institute for the first time, I think Piper has earned a place, because she's been writing about them for years. Also, I want to earn her trust and get her perk, because we already had Curious perk. Oh, Desdemona and Tinker Tom is here now.
All along,
cool.
The bastards have been teleporting personnel to the surface. Is there nothing they can't do?
I went and got a sensor array, or whatever it was called. A sensor module and a biometric scanner. So hopefully we have what we need in order to build this sucker up. Is that more into here? A control console. Wait. Oh. Did I automatically put it back into my workshop? I'm gonna have to go and get that. We can build a relay disc though. That will work right there. And we already have that. So I need a biometric scanner and a military grade circuit board, I think it is. So I'll be right back and we'll go get that. There we go. I should have what we need now. So I need to get this into the grid as well, so we'll need power. But let's build these first. A control console can be put up right on top of here, will do. And a molecular beam emitter. Can I put that like on top of these? Of this thing? No. Guess we'll put it right here then. Huzzah! Now we have everything. We need a lot of power. Hopefully I have what we need to make that. I forgot to check that before we came here. I need 2 more aluminum. But that also produces... Oh, I do have enough to make that, I think, if I go back and check it out or pick it up. How much do we need in total? 25... 27. So we need to build a small industrial. I think I have nuclear material and aluminum back at the base. So I'll be right back once more. That should do it. We should probably put it down right about here. Let's get rid of this leaf pile. Maybe I'll get rid of these cinder blocks as well. But power. Oh yeah, power. That was what we were gonna do. I wanted a industrial, was it? Yes. That is enough to power all this stuff. Let's put it right over there. And we need to connect this up to all of the components. We can connect those up. Can I do it between here? No. And what's the problem with this one? Is it too far, or is it because of this tree? Let's find out. It's too far. Alright, we'll put down a... No, not a misc. A connector. Power pylon. Right there. That ought to do it. Yoink and yoink. We are ready to go, I think. Also this one. This one needs to be powered as well. Oh, it already has one. Okay. So do I just stand in it? We should probably do a hard save before we do this. Do I just go in? Tinker Tom?
We need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
Hey.
The beam emitter's alignment with the platform has to be perfect. Otherwise, we're just making art here.
Okay, so I gotta get this under this one. It didn't seem to fit last time. But if I... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Talk to Desdemona. We can do it.
Status report.
You got activity, Des.
Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Oh, you have an insider, don't you?
I like the name. Sounds encouraging.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
I can do it.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
I'll do my best.
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Alright, I guess we're ready. Let's do another hard save over the other one and get this party started. Can you get to the console? I hope it's not a problem.
Stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man.
Oh shit! Oh, that's bad!
That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Am I gonna be
All the
alright?
information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Oh, are we alive? We're alive! Good! And it appears we've made it into the Institute. Piper didn't get to join us. I guess that would have been expected if there's only juice enough for one. Am I gonna have to fight my way in? They did say something about infiltrating, so maybe I can talk my way in. Luckily, I brought my nice gown. I should probably equip that too. Or at least one of my good stuff like the black rim glasses and the pompadour. That should do it. Haha. What do you have for me? It's very clean. I like that.
Hello.
Hi.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay, but I kind of want to interact with this. Access log. Okay, so that's just the a log of the coursers going in and out. Cool. Into the elevator. So it appears we've sort of been invited, or been expected, which bodes well. I'll take the pencil for the lead. A clean room suit. Endurance. I'll take it. Why not? Down we go. Ooh, that is fancy! Very
I can
fancy!
only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
How so?
Welcome to the Institute.
Jesus!
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yup. Oh, another elevator. Cool. Okay. That looked very utopian. I liked it. I like the layout. And I do love the science bit. But they have been, well, very cold. Oh, hi. Wait, Shaun?
Shaun?
Huh? Yes, I'm Shaun.
Shaun?
Oh, he doesn't even remember me. He was just a baby.
It's really you.
Who are you?
Shaun, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Shaun, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Oh, he's actually talking to the guy on the radio.
Shaun, honey? What do you want me to
I
do?
don't know you. Go away! Father! Father, help me! There's someone here! Help me!
Please, Shaun. I'm your mother. Just talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father?
This must be very confusing for him. Let's be honest. You son of a bitch!
S923, recall code Cirrus.
Oh, he's a synth.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli.
Where's my real son?
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Shaun. The real Shaun. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you, after all this time.
What?
It's me. I am Shaun. I am your son.
Well, I did theorize that he'd be like an adult, but he's older than me.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
That sucks!
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Because he didn't have radiation.
That's the question, isn't it?
He was pure.
Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was...
But the people in the Institute should be pure too, if they've been down here all the time.
They followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary.
Aha.
But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
So, every synth I've killed, human-like synth, the coursers, they were sort of my foster kids. That's awkward.
Shaun. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
That's
For
a bit
many
cold.
years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Shaun. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting, It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Oh, damn it. Do I have to make this choice now? I hope this doesn't piss everyone off.
You want me to stay here in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I mean, I'm very doubtful, but I also am intrigued by the possibilities of having the high-tech institute at my side.
I just don't know.
Just give it time.
Can I take a tour?
Give the Institute a chance.
I'd like to check things out
The
first.
Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
Dr. Lee?
They've all been notified of your arrival, of course.
Madison Lee!
And then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh, I can't wait to meet her. She's from Fallout 3. Jesus Christ, I'm super excited to explore this place. However, that is going to be a tale for another day. I gotta digest this information we've been given. Jesus Christ, Shaun is our son. He's 60 years old. And we have a opportunity to join the Commonwealth. Whew. Anyway, leave a comment below, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.